Hello, continue with the gas absorption. Today we will discuss about the material balance for the one component transfer in case of absorption. Considering an absorption column, liquid inlet rate L1, outlet rate L2, gas inlet rate is G1 and gas outlet rate is G2. So this is the position 1, this is the position 2, this is the some intermediate position, and the variables are defined as GS as the gas flow rate of insoluble gas, LS is the non-volatile solvent flow rate, capital G is total gas flow rate, capital L is the solvent liquid flow rate, small x and small y the mole fraction of solute gas A in liquid as well as the gas stream respectively. Capital X and capital Y the mole ratio of the soluble gas A in liquid as well as gas stream. Pt is the total pressure, Py is the partial pressure of soluble gas A. So for gas stream, we can write capital Y equal to small y upon 1 minus y. So this is for component A and this is for component B. So that is equal to P bar upon Pt minus P bar. So we can write GS equal to capital G into 1 minus y, that is again can be written as capital G upon 1 minus capital Y. Similarly for liquid stream, capital X can be written as small x upon 1 minus x and LS can be written as LS equal to G into 1 minus x equal to L upon 1 minus x. Considering this is the envelope 1 and taking the material balance, so GS into Y1 minus Y equal to LS into X1 minus X. The equation of operating line is the GS small y upon 1 minus Y1 minus Y upon 1 minus Y equal to GS P1 upon PT minus P1 minus P upon PT minus P equal to LS equal into X1 upon 1 minus X1 minus X upon 1 minus X. So for the absorption, the operating line is straight with mole ratio. Hence, mole ratio is convenient for the analysis. So, for the estimation of minimum liquid gas ratio, the graphical method can be used. So, the plotting of X and Y, capital X is the mole ratio in X composition and liquid composition, mole ratio for gas composition. So, when we plot capital X and capital Y, this shows some equilibrium curve, and at position 2, the composition of gas, soluble gas in liquid as well as gas phase is considered as some initial point and it can be plotted here as x2 and y2. When this point is plotted, then we need to draw a tangent on this equilibrium curve, like as a here Q double dash. So this point M will provide you the slope of LS upon GS, which is termed as minimum liquid gas ratio, whereas the original gas liquid ratio or the real absorption is often somewhere else or away from this particular line, such as Q dash and Q. The slope of this line will be the LS upon GS. So whenever we operate the absorption column at some real value, in that case we need to multiply this particular quantity with some factor. Similarly, if the shape of the curve is different from this type of shape and it is like this type, so in this case it's very difficult to draw a tangent on this curve. So that in this case we need to draw the composition Y1 composition at position 1 and draw an horizontal line. Where this horizontal line will cut this particular curve, then this is the maximum composition we can achieve in this case. And then draw a line from x2 y2 to this particular position x1 mx, x1 xm. So the line Q double dash will show the minimum liquid gas ratio and having the slope equal to LS minimum upon GS. And whereas you can see the line, the Q triple dash is crossing out here to here, and this is termed as it's an impossible operating line. So only the possible lines are Q, Q dash and Q double dash. And Q double dash is the minimum operating line, whereas the real operation may lie as somewhere in Q or Q dash or from left hand side of the curve. So after drawing the operating line, we need to start a vertical line from the x2 joining at point P. From point P, just draw the horizontal line, then vertical line, then horizontal, then vertical, then horizontal, then vertical, then horizontal, and it will go on up to the Q double dash. So this is the operating line for the minimum. It is important to know that the absorption operation only possible in this range where this line or within this curve. So this horizontal and vertical line provide you the number of stages and number of separation unit or number of ideal stages required for the separation. There are some different cases. In that case, to obtain the minimum operating curve as S double dash, and this is the impossible line. And in this case, the only operation possible to the right side of this particular curve, and the again slope will be the LS upon GS minimum. So in this case of minimum operating line, the infinite number of plates required for the minimum liquid rate, because you can see this is the here we cannot complete all the stages here, and it will go for infinite time. For the other flow arrangements, this is for counter current multi-stage operation. In this case, the location 1, location 2, location N, location 3. So here from this point y1 to the here ynp plus 1, we can draw a line. This is the operating line, and this case this is the stage 1, this is stage 2, this is stage 3, this is stage 4. For the co-current flow arrangement, the operating line will be this shape, and again in this case the operating line slope is the minus LS upon GS. The minus sign will be up here, and the separation will start from this point to this point. For an example, in a petrochemical plant, a gas containing 4% cyclohexane and 96% inert has to be treated with a non-volatile absorption oil in a PEG tower. It is required to remove 98% of the cyclohexane of the feed gas. The feed solvent is free from cyclohexane. If the feed gas rate is 80 kmol per hour, calculate the minimum solvent rate. The equilibrium relation is given as y equal to 0.2x upon 1 plus 0.8x. The following equilibrium data are calculated from the given equilibrium relationship. So capital X upon capital X and capital Y are given here. For the solution, the given values, feed rate is 80 kmol per hour, concentration is given y1 equal to 0.04 mole fraction, rate is 3.2 kilomole per hour, carrier gas GS is 80 minus 3.2, that is equal to 76.8 kilomole per hour, and 90% of solute is absorbed. Then the remaining 2% leave the tower with the carrier gas. So y1 equal to y1 upon 1 minus y1 equal to 0.04, 1 minus 0.04 equal to this one. So capital Y1 will be this much, and similarly capital Y2 will be this much. So the equilibrium curve is plotted on capital X and capital Y, and again the point from Y2 and X2, we can draw a line touching to this particular curve or tangent on this particular curve. So where this curve will touch the operating line, this point is termed as pinch point, and it will provide the minimum liquid gas ratio. So for the solvent free solute, we know that X2 will be 0, and we already calculated capital Y2. So X2 and Y2 will be here, and then we will draw the line, draw the tangent line to this particular curve. So obtain the slope of this particular line, and LS upon GS will be 0.19. So given, we know that GS already given, the minimum liquid rate can be obtained from here, that is 14.6 kmol per hour. Now designed for the PEC tower as a continuous contact equipment, considering a PEC tower having the section 1 gas flow rate G1 with composition Y1 and liquid flow rate L1 with composition X1. Similarly at position 2, the liquid flow rate L2 with composition X2 and gas flow rate is G2 at position Y2, and these are the variables are defined here. So consider, or let NA be the local flux and Ky will be the individual gas phase mass transfer coefficient, then packed volume of differential cross section area equal to 1 into dH. Interfacial area of the contact in the differential section multiplied by the A into 1 into dH. The rate of mass transfer of solute A into N into dH, a mass balance over the elementary section of the bed yields A multiplied dH into N equal to minus G dash Y equal to minus G dash Y into Y G dash. So further, minus dG dash equal to A bar into dH into Na, and further if you replace the things or integrate the system, so Na equal to Ky Y minus Yi. So A into dH into Na, 1 minus Y equal to minus G dash Y, and then integrate, or we can separation of the variable, so the dH equal to minus G dash Y upon Ky A bar 1 minus Y into Y minus Yi. So integration for the 0 to HT, SD is the total height of the column, then ST equal to the integration of Y1 to Y2 minus G dash Y upon Ky A 1 minus Y into Ya. So we will obtain this quantity, and evaluation of above integral gives the height of the packing. So the integration is not a straightforward, since the interfacial concentration is not explicitly known as a function of the variable Y. The following steps should be followed in general. So we can use the graphical method for obtaining the section of this particular integral. So draw a equilibrium curve on the xy plane for the particular gas liquid system. Draw the operator line for the material balance and equation. So the operator line equation will be Gs y upon 1 minus y minus y2 upon 1 minus y equal to Ls x upon 1 minus x minus x2 upon 1 minus x. So here will be the operating line. This will be the slope of the Kx into Ky, and this is the S position, this is the R position. So capital Y we already know, capital X we already know. Refer to the previous equation. So it can be rewritten in the following format: Ht equal to this by using the equilibrium values or some log mean values. So YBM is defined as 1 minus Ya minus 1 minus y upon ln 1 minus Ya upon 1 minus y. So the height of the transfer unit based on the individual gas phase coefficient or the height of an individual gas phase transfer unit is denoted by capital HTG. Hence, we can rewrite our equation in the following format. So this is in this format, and this quantity is termed as HTG, and HTG further can be reduced in the form of mass transfer coefficient as G dash upon Ky dash upon into A. And the quantity, this is termed as the number of gas phase transfer unit. So HT can be written as HTG into NTG. So NTG is the number of gas phase transfer unit. So if the overall gas phase mass transfer coefficient is used to express the rate of mass transfer, the height of the packing can be obtained from the following equation. So HT is written as this much, and finally we can written as HT is equal to HTOG into NTOG. So HTOG, height of an overall gas phase transfer unit, and NTOG, number of overall gas phase transfer unit. So HTOG defined as G dash upon capital Ky into A bar into by Bm, whereas NTG is the integral of y Bm dy upon 1 minus y into y minus y star. And we know that y Bm star equal to 1 minus y star at the mean value. So this is the log mean values. The height of the packing can also be determined using other type of individual mass transfer coefficient, Kx, small kx, small kg, small kl, and capital Ky, capital etc. The design equation given below and derived following the above procedure. So HT can be written as in this format, where the height of the packing of a stripping column can be obtained in a similar way, but here Y2 is greater than Y1 and the gas phase driving force at point Y is Ya minus Yi. In that case, HT can be written as Y1 to Y2 G dash Y upon Kya 1 minus Y into Ya minus Y. So, in this table, the expression for NTU and HTUs and NTUs are tabulated here, where here is the driving forces, and this is the symbol and the height of transfer unit HTU. D and B, diffusion of A through non-diffusion B, where EC stands for equivalent counter diffusion of A and B. So for this is counter diffusion, this is for equivalent diffusion. The HTG, HTOG, HTOG, HTL, HTOG, all tabulated here, and similar for the number of transfer units. So thank you for today. We will meet in next lecture. Thank you.